I'm ready when you're ready.
Okay, how are you guys today?
Good.
Well, first I'm going to start with a few questions. How many of you guys are from Southern California? I'm not, just by the way. And how many of you guys say the word hella? Where you, or what part of like SoCal are you guys from?
I'm from Arizona, but
Okay. Do you have any like up north friends or from San Diego? Yeah. Like from up north? Hella?
oh,
Yeah. Yeah, San Francisco, definitely. I made a poster. I have a sweater that actually said this, but I couldn't get it shipped down here in time for speech. So I just drew it out and wrote hella a lot of times. And basically hella is a slang word that, hella is a slang word that, okay, well that's not gonna work, but you guys can picture. Hella is a slang word that basically NorCal people use to describe something or someone. Today I'm basically going to use it as a deeper understanding on the way we use it and how we use it with like examples and stuff like that. First I'm going to talk about where the word hella came from, how it represents people from NorCal, give you examples of how we use it, and then secondly tell you guys about like why I believe this is like one of my cultural beliefs. Because probably they're like, why is that your cultural belief? Hella, actually, the definition, a lot of people don't think it's in the dictionary, but if you look it up, it is in the dictionary. The definition is a multi-purpose word that you can use to like over-exaggerate something. Believe it or not, it actually originated in the Bay Area, like you said. Many years ago, from basically people who used to say like a hell of a lot, that were just basically pointing out just too lazy to say hell of a lot, so they shortened it to hella. It actually made it to the dictionary as well as the Urban Dictionary, like I said before. And it's a pretty big deal for NorCal people because we use the word, and like to SoCal people, it's just like, if you notice I say NorCal and SoCal, like compare the difference. But SoCal people just think it's just another word, but really it's not just another word because like it's known nationally and like worldwide. It actually made it to the worldwide top 20 BBC list of words that like wrap up 2000 to 2009 list of like words that wrap up the decade. And it's pretty big deal because like, you know, I use that word and it's like, oh man, we're kind of known like worldwide, but I don't know. A few examples of this word that you can use it. It can be used as an adverb, adjective, and a noun. Like for example, like I'm hella tired, you know, I'm hella bored. If you ever listen to me in class, I say hella like a lot. Like it's like my lot. Yeah, I say hella a lot. Also, there's like a few similar words as well to hella. For example, hecka. If you're like, oh, I'm hecka irritated right now. I'm hecka tired. All that. As well as like back in the day, they would say that's a hell of a lot farther from the beach. But nowadays you just be like, that's hella far from the beach. So that's kind of like the difference between like back in the day to now. And the reason why I chose this as one of my cultural beliefs was because I remember like growing up and stuff. And I just remember like I used to hear people in my neighborhood say the word hella all the time, hella and hecka all the time. And I wanted to say it too because everyone else is saying it, but like as you were younger, you couldn't say the word hella. It was just like cussing. It was like saying, oh, damn, you get on my nerves. Like you wouldn't say that little, so you would say like dang, darn, or shoot. So we would say hecka, like, oh, I'm hecka irritated, or you hecka get on my nerves. Like you would just say hecka. And then when you grew up, you kind of like rebelled and said hella. Well, that's for me. And today, I still use hella, definitely more than someone who's not from NorCal or San Diego. That's where I typically seen people say hella a lot, is in NorCal and SoCal. And, I mean, not SoCal, San Diego. And, oh yeah, for example, I used to work at Skechers, but I transferred down here, but in Sacramento, like our motto was sell hella. And you would think that would be like unprofessional for like a job, like to be saying, oh, make sure you sell hella today. But like in NorCal, it's like just a part of like our like language and the way we talk. So it's just like, sell hella. And today we learned about the way NorCal people use hella. I gave you a few examples. I told you why it's my culture. And I think next time you guys hear someone use the word hella, you'll understand a little bit better of how people use the word hella and why they use it. And you'll probably be able to point out that the fact that they're probably not from the area you're in, they're probably from like NorCal or something like that. Oh yeah, on top of that, like I feel like all around the world and like people have recognized that I'm from like California because I say hella. Like I was in Tennessee and they're like, oh, you're still from California. But that's just something totally else. But hopefully you guys will be able to recognize someone saying the word hella, and I hope you guys learned something.